Hello. This is a re-recording of the third question of my choice. Again, it's different from before because, to be honest, I don't quite remember what it was. And so I just looked up five unique interview questions and chose one from it. And the one that I thought was pretty unique was, if your former boss were asked to describe you, what would he say? And I'm about to answer that. I about had 5 seconds to prepare for it, but that's how I like to work with things. And here we go. If my boss were asked to describe me, what would he say? Um, so currently, my boss is at Mars X Fine Foods, Jamie Fader, um, and he uh, since I've worked there twice, one before COVID and one after COVID, or a time after and before COVID, I would say he would have two different things. If you were to ask him before COVID, I don't think he would be as generous with the words. Not because I was a bad worker, it just, in his eyes, I wasn't up there and up to his standards. And so a lot of the things that I did, kind of embarrassing to reveal, but I wasn't the most cleanly. I guess I always took showers. I didn't smell that kind of stuff. But sometimes my fingernails would get kind of long, and I wouldn't trim them, which is, not very good for when you're working in the food business. My pants would sag because I was um, too lazy to wear a belt, and my aprons were dirty sometimes because um, I didn't wash them all the time. Well, washing them every time would cost a lot of money and take a lot of my time out. I should have kept them clean, or I should have done something about it. And so, um, and then also my speed, because uh, I just didn't really care as much, I guess you can say. My speed was on the lower side. But once I came back, I reassured him that none of these things would occur, and so far, I've worn my belt, trimmed my nails, kept my aprons clean, and moving as fast as I can during my jobs, during my days that I work. And now would he would say I would be the silent killer because I don't talk while I work. I just do my work and go home. Um, and uh, and so I think he would have a lot more positive things, especially that he's working with me a little bit more because now I'm in the prep cook area. Before I was in the deli, while he was there every now and then and still my boss at that time, he just didn't see me as much. And so he only heard these things from other people. Now that he gets to see me and experience me, and he would have a lot more positive things. And I think if I were to go to a new uh, job, I would get a wonderful review from him, and I think he would recommend me to anyone for the most part. And Yeah, I think if he was my former boss, he would describe me well. Um, and I've definitely upped my standards when it comes to working, mostly because personally it feels better to do better at work, and it's also more rewarding when you do better at work because first you get things done faster, you feel better, and everything goes more smoothly. And thank you for listening.